Good morning, Elle Ingalls here at elleingles.com, pressure-free.com, and I'm on a stage and I thought I would do a little show to share some tips about public speaking. If you ever get nervous having to speak in front of people, if you feel that butterfly feeling in your stomach, it's actually not okay that that's going down. So I want to give you some tips to help you. And these are tips you can use even the night before you have to speak in public. So I'm on a gorgeous stage right now. Show you the auditorium real quick. And when you're going to speak in front of people, if you're going to speak from a stage, you're usually backstage first in the dark. And and you're waiting back here. And sometimes it's the waiting in the wings. That's the time when you start to feel your heart rate going up. That's the time when you start to feel your palms get sweaty. So the first thing I want you to do if you start to have those feelings is relax your belly. So take your hand, the moment you start to feel that heart rate going up, just take your hand and put it down on your belly. And relax your belly muscles out into your hand. Like you might feel like you're really fat. Feels like I got twins right now, right? So just really let it all hang out, that old 70s phrase. Relax your belly. Just let it really relax. When you do that, you actually tell your brain that you're okay. So if your abs are relaxed, it's going to tell you, okay, I can get out there, I can do what I need to be able to do, and you don't need to be afraid. We tighten our belly muscles to protect us from a true attack. That's the first thing we'll do. So if you relax your belly muscles, that's going to really help you. The second thing, when you're waiting back in the wings, the auditorium, just smile a little bit. A little tiny bit of a smile, again, is going to tell your brain that you're okay. The next thing I want you to do is just get your posture really wide and open. Because when you go into fight or flight, when you're afraid, you're going to tighten up and close up. So I want you to really open up and really relax. That's really going to help your brain think, oh, I don't need to be afraid here. Everything is going to be okay. So those tips alone are going to really help you. Again, you can use them the night before you have to give a speech, or when you're waiting back here in the wings. I'll go backstage again, as you can see. If you've never been backstage, it's pretty utilitarian. There's tables and there's a big piano in here, locked up in here, and there's another little piano over here. And then, but you're usually in the dark and you're waiting, and then it's your time to come out on stage. And when you come on out stage or stand up in front of the room, whatever it is you need to do, just really take your time, smile a little bit. And when you're looking out at those people, you're touching souls. You're touching one person. So it doesn't matter what it is you're doing. If you're being called on in class, I'm going to go back off stage now, take you out into the auditorium. If you're talking to a class, if you're talking to a large auditorium, this is a 2,000 seat auditorium here. But really what you're talking to is one person. And when that one person sitting out there feels you sharing really honestly and openly, whatever it is that you do, that's a win. That's a win. So many times I've talked to audiences and someone will come up to me and says, it's like you were talking just to me. And that's the goal. It's like you were talking just to me. And that's what I do here too. It's like I'm sharing this with you right now. And even if you're just in a class and you feel that nervousness when the teacher calls on you, if you're a student, you can use these same tips to perform really well and perform really elegantly. So have a great pressure-free day. Love you.